And it's Thursday, and here it is. It's a peek inside. Good morning to Craig Heppel.
Good morning, Lee Dixon.
You've had a busy week.
Mate, someone fire the gun. It's on. Yeah, the starter's gun. It's, certainly been a week and a half. Now, let's start out with this. If a house gets 30-plus inquiries in less than 6 days, what do you think?
I reckon that the stove is put on high.
It's bubbling, that's right. So who said the market's crashing? Now, a few weeks ago, I was thinking about heading down the main streets of Penguin and Ulverston to take random people at gunpoint and march them through the door of our open homes.
Was it like that, was it?
Oh, yeah, it was birds chirping. But the backwash from the federal budget and a run for the hills narrative from the media was not helping the psyche of potential buyers. Now, let's fast forward to last weekend. That's the 25th and 26th of July. We had a home in the high 700s in Penguin, 2 qualified buyer groups through, one's made an offer, and we've just got a deal done. Another one in the high 900s, just out of Penguin. We've had dribs and drabs for the last month. The owners make a wise price adjustment and bang, 3 groups attend, one of them with some solid interest. But that group, they've got a choice of properties in that upper range, and I'll talk about that. Then we had a mid-500s renovator. We talked about it last week.
Was that the one in the triangle?
Yeah, 5 Fulton Street in the Golden Triangle. Yes. And over 30 inquiries and 24 groups through it in 6 days.
Wow.
21 groups alone came through the open home on Saturday.
That's big.
Unbelievable. Now, definitely not all were fair income buyers. More than half were what I call the paint and sweep renovators, all right? A lick of paint, sweep the yard and make 100K. Those properties don't exist, and neither does the quick flip market.
No, it's a romantic thought, but in practice...
No, they're dreaming. They're dreaming, son. Anyway, some of them definitely heard a third-party expert who'd been called in by one of the attendees at this open home. He was in centre stage, and he basically yells, "Oh, wow, this one needs a heap of work." No shit, Sherlock. Bring a loudhailer next time. This property clearly needs some labour, capital and effort to reap the benefits.
You said that last week anyway.
That's right. We said you're going to have to work on this place. But he wanted to tell everybody, Eddie the expert. So... as a result, a couple of canny investors were sniffing around, and I can say, as of yesterday afternoon, bingo, deal done.
Sweet.
Yeah, happy days. I love it when a plan comes together. So this supports my assessment that the local northwest property market is steady, with buyers jumping on realistically priced homes. I want you to underline that word, realistically. It's... like the split market we've got on the mainland. Here, there's 2 categories of property and how they're performing. On the coast, properties above, say, 800 and moving along are not attracting the number of buyers they were, say, 4 to 5 months ago. Now, those buyers who do inhabit that end of the market, the higher end, they've got more choice and don't have the pressure of stiff competition. So I'll be watching the days on market stats pretty closely.
Yeah, okay.
The budget end, let's say maybe below 750, is still ticking over at a steady clip, albeit, once again, with a few less genuine buyers than we had 4 to 5 months ago. But affordability is driving many of the buyers who remain active. So it begs the question, what will your home sell for in today's evolving market?
That is the question.
It's a deep question.
Okay. Thanks for that, mate. Have you got a house of the week before you shoot through?
This one is right in the affordable and value-packed wheelhouse. It's located in one of the northwest's best growth areas, and we've talked about it in the last few weeks, West Ulverston. Prices are up 20% there in the last 12 months. Now, the address, 120, that's 120 South Road, West Ulverston. A roomy, sun-filled 4-bedroom home, 1 bathroom, separate living areas on a family-friendly 986 square metres, so that's nearly a quarter acre, with an absolutely cracking shed. Boys, you're going to get excited about this. Now, this is priced for an immediate sale from $585,000. a lot of home for a realistic price. Now, it's open this Saturday, the 1st of August, at 12 midday. That's Horse's birthday, for 1st of August.
For all the GGs.
For all the GGs. So if you want to know more about 120 South Road, or looking for expert guidance about what this market's up to, or you're thinking about selling, we provide an effective, hassle-free and affordable way to sell your home for more in a reasonable time that's worked for hundreds of people just like you. Get in touch with Karen or I at Ulverston Real Estate via our website, ulverstonrealestate.com, or Facebook, Ulverston Property Sales, or get this number into your phone, 0400 180 515.
That's 0400 180 515. Craig Ebel, thank you very much. We'll see
Thank
you next
you,
week.
Lee. See you next week.